What is a macerator? Welcome back, guys. So, just want to get into this. If you want to install a toilet in a bedroom, in a garage, in an awkward space where your normal pipe can't get to it, we have a solution for you, and that is a macerator. Come closer, show them that, come here you. Right, show them that macerator, okay? Now a macerator, guys, a macerator is something that connects to the back of the toilet. So, if I show you how it connects on, you've got this, the flange, and that connects to the back of the toilet. And then your number two goes into there, it comes through, it gets mixed up like a mixer, and then you've got this pipe here, look. Okay, small little pipe. So here you've got a small little pipe. Okay, so that you put a sort of like a condensed size. If you look at that, that's the size of a pipe. Look at that. That's the size of the pipe that you have on your boiler, a condensed pipe size. So that's 22 millimeters. That is. Right. So you connect that to that. Okay, and then that pipe is really small. It's that small as opposed to the normal one. That's that size. Okay, you can see the difference. So then that you push up, because this has got a pump in it as well. So this then minces all your number two up, pushes it up, and then you can throw it out, go outside into an outer wall, or throughout the house, wherever you want to go, whichever route you're looking at, and you can obviously connect it. Now, how does this connect? Literally, all you do is you put it up towards the toilet. Okay. Now this, if you look at it, the flange, it's rotatable. Okay. Can you see it there? It rotates. Okay. So different angles. So this is called an offset, because it's offset, that is. So there's less on that side, more on this side. It's an offset flange. So if I put it in that position, look, it doesn't fit on. But as I'm turning it, look, it's coming to the position that I need it to be in. So now I can push that straight on. Show them that. Can you see it? That's straight on now. Okay, so that's in position. So also, guys, make sure you have enough room. So if you look at this, come around here, show me from this angle. So if this is the toilet here, right, you need this much space on the side. Look at it, let's use this. You see I'm unorganised today. Look at that, look how much space you need, but that's generally how much space you need on either side of the toilet anyway, okay? So make sure you have enough room here, right, to house this. Now on the back, come around here, folks, right? If you look here, imagine this is your wall now, and you put that up against it, okay? It kind of like sits pretty much flush with the toilet. Can you see it? You got a good angle on that, right? You can get pretty much, it's pretty much flush to the back of the toilet. So guys, what also, the macerator then, people know them as, they call them Sunny Flows, because there's a company out there called Sunny Flow that first bought out macerators. Well, they were one of the first anyway, right? So people then have automatically nicknamed a macerator as Sunny Flow. Okay, so Sunny Flow do lots of different version ones. You can get one, you can get a Sunny Flow now, or a macerator, where you can also plug. If you want to sink in that area as well, where you've got no access to, obviously, connect to the toilet, you can even put in a second waste into it, and you can even have one. You can even install a shower, right? So we do a Sunny Flow shower version, so you can have a shower in any room you want, right? Where you can have like that same kind of pipe work. So anyway, these, you can have one outlet on it, you can have two outlets on it, but the company that made them one of the first companies was Sunny Flow. So people generally say, oh, I need a Sunny Flow, but the actual real name for it is macerator. And what companies generally in the UK sell these macerators? So number one is Sunny Flow. Number two is Stuart Turner, which is what this one is. Okay, then you got Grundfos. Yeah, that's the other thing. So it's basically them three. Yeah, Grundfos, Stuart Turner, and Sunny Flow. Okay, they're the main ones they are. So if you want a reputable version, not a cheap Chinese one, or like something that you're not going to be able to get parts from, or a European version, stick with the British ones, which will be Grundfos, Sunny Flow, and also Stuart Turner, like this one is. Now this one's only got one outlet. You can get it with two outlets, three outlets, some even with four outlets. And to connect it, for the pump to work, obviously you need a power outlet. So basically on that, you can either wire it in, right, get your electrician to wire it in. So that's just a normal 3-pin plug, you can plug that in. Alternatively, if you want it wired in properly via a fuse spur, right, make sure you've got some electric coming to that point, the fuse spur, and then that can go into it, okay, so you got all your protection that you need as well. Guys, remember, we are the people to trust. No gimmicks here. We're not a company that just wants your money. We're here to help you, okay? We're here to help the British public, because we love the British public, okay? We will give you advice on stuff like this. We will show you demonstrations on how stuff like this works, right? If you need advice, 72 High Street, Brownhills. We will put our number on the screen or down the bottom here, as they say in videos. Right, guys, feel free to call us. We are an advice centre as well. I do that free of charge for people because we have got near enough 40 years experience in bathrooms, tiles, panels and plumbing. Guys, you know who we are. We are the #1 guys for tiles. We are the #1 guys for bathrooms. And we are the #1 guys for panels. I'll see you again with another video.